Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 1 of Eden's Realm. This may not be the first episode 1, but it's still episode 1. We're just now getting started here in this world, and I decided to start over at 1, or I guess I started at 0, but now I'm on to 1. It doesn't really matter. I've been up to a few things in this world, not a whole lot. But I've been doing a lot with villagers, and I have set up a raid farm, as you can see here. It's ENX04's design. I've set it up over a couple thousand blocks away from spawn, and I plan on using it early game, and we may continue using it late game. I talked about not wanting to use raid farms in my last Eden's Realm world, and as of right now, because I'm wanting to get a quick start, I am not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be following that rule, but we may remove it later on. If we pop into the nether here, we can go just over this way, and right over here is where the Mushroom Island is. We can just pop through this portal here, and it'll take us out to the Mushroom Island, where I've been doing quite a bit of work with villagers, actually. You can see I've got a little enclave in here, and every single librarian villager is in here. We got Mr. Iron here, that we sell iron to get emeralds. But other than that, it's all librarian villagers, and I think I have every single max trade, and then I intentionally got knockback 1 in case I want knockback 1 or knockback 2. But yeah, I forget how many villagers that you need, but you need a lot, and it took me quite a while. But I'm glad that I have them all, because having these librarian villagers was a big reason of me starting in 1.20 instead of starting in 1.20.1, which when I'm recording we still don't have yet, so it doesn't really matter. But it might be out by the time that this video airs, because the last one took me like 2 months to make. We can head over this way. Just a couple hundred blocks that way is where the end portal is beneath the surface. And so I'm going to go over there, dig down, and we'll find the end portal. Also, I should mention that I am planning on turning everything on the Mushroom Island to grass. You can kind of see my plan here. Just path it up and then replace it with dirt. All of the grass is natural, 100% natural. It all came from the island. There was 2 grass blocks right down there to begin with, and since then I have let it spread all the way over to everything you can see. Now granted, I did transplant some of it, but it's still all natural. And and it looks like I've made my way to the stronghold. Yeah. So now just to find the end room. I think it's that way. I've looked at it in free cam a couple of times. Where is it? Aha! Right, that stupid thing. There we go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I will fill all of this in so that we don't get jebaited. And then we can be on our way. Bingo, bango. Alright, I think I have everything, but I do want to grab some potions out of here. I made myself quite a bit of slow fallings. That's mostly for shulkers later on. But then also, I do have some regen potions that I want to have just in case I end up running into some issues later on. I got myself a mending book for my elytra, and I think I am ready to go. I don't need that fish anymore. And also, I forgot to mention, I have 3 wither skeleton skulls. I was really lucky with killing wither skeletons early on. Since I had a looting sword, it wasn't too bad, but I am going to plan to kill the wither directly after I kill the ender dragon, just cheesing it underneath the bedrock so that we can get some better stuff. But here we go. No. Come on. There it is. Joy. I'm so happy. Really not that big of an accomplishment, but I mean, it is nice. Ba-doop. Alright, put this in the ender chest, and then it is off to go and find an elytra and some shulker boxes. Oh, wait a minute. I see it off in the distance there. Awesome. I even got it. It even has a ship. Um, a little bit of bridging, I guess. I'm not going to interpol that. Alright. Oh, that looks like it's over the void. Oh my. There it is. I gotta grab the dragon head. Like that. And then go steal it. Where's a binding? No. Yay! And some time later, I now have my first elytra and my second elytra. I have been doing quite a bit of work since then. I have gotten all of this, it's all filled up, and it is all set with the stuff that we need to build the storage system. But I am missing a little bit. I need some more hoppers. I have enough chests, but I need to convert all of these chests into hoppers, and I am just running low on iron. Taking all the iron that I can. I could smelt this, but yeah. My iron farm that I made towards the beginning of this world is not enough. It's producing a good amount. I've probably pulled 9 to 10 stacks of blocks out of it, but it's too slow. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might go mining for iron, but as you can see, I still need quite a bit of it. I need about another 4 stacks of blocks. So I guess I got that to do, but we can get started on the storage room build, and I can explain it to you guys. So let's head over there. I got a place dug out in the Mushroom Island, and I'll show you what it is. And this is where the storage system is going to be. So I've gotten the first level of chests all laid out, and then over here we're going to have some of our bulk storage, I think stone and sand and gravel and stuff. And then over here, all of these lines of chests are going to be miscellaneous items. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a multi-item sorter that I will link it at the end of the video and in the credits. But it's super cool, super complicated, and while I understand how it works, I definitely would not have been able to design it, so thank you. Yeah, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be pretty big. I can actually hop over into the creative world and show you the final design before I actually build it here. But yeah, I'm super excited. I am going to be using mods, so if you didn't know, I am using all of these mods right here. Obviously, I'm not using World Edit in this world, but I do use it to help design stuff in creative. And yeah, there's lots of useful stuff in Masses mods and in Carpet mod that I just wouldn't be able to play without. So I'm glad to be able to be using those. And also, you may notice one thing. I have haste, but you can't see any beacons around. That's because I have beacon beams disabled. That's just one of the many things that Tweakaroo can do. And it's stuff like that that I feel makes it easier. Like, I can disable shovel pathing, I think, so that I can just focus on, like,
messing with stuff and not have to worry about accidentally pathing up all this mycelium. But it's simple stuff like that that I feel like it doesn't break the game, but it is nice to have control over. And also, you can see I don't have the totem in my offhand. That's because I have the offhand rendering disabled. Cool stuff like that. Let's go show you the final build in the creative world. And this is the feel that we're going to have in the final build. I think it looks really nice. The storage here is super cool. The bulk storage I actually made myself and put into this design, and I'm super happy with how this turned out. It looks very cozy. It's a little bit similar actually to my original storage room, but I like it, and I think it's really useful. But I do want to talk a little bit about what I did for the bulk storage because I think it's really cool. The bulk storage that I designed was designed to be too wide tileable so that it would fit nicely into that storage system over there. And this isn't the actual final design, but it's pretty similar, and I think it works because I have a slice of it to show you. So basically, the goal was to have shulkers down here that could be dispensed with this button. The shulkers would pop out here, and then they could also be broken with that piston. But then everything would get filtered in here using the white stained glass, come down, and it would actually fill a shulker box here. I can grab one, put it in there, and it would fill this until this was all the way full, something like this, which would then break it. And if I replace this, maybe. Oh, I know what happened. This got pulled out. Put that in there. It gets broken, and then it ends up all the way down in here, which is the idea. And so it allows me to have full shulker boxes on hand of some of the big items that I need a lot of, like cobblestone or stone. That's super easy for crafting. And I really like this design. It's really nice and simple. It's all well and good. The refilling of the shulker boxes gets a little bit expensive because you have to have all of these. So that's 19 shulker boxes for each one plus an extra 5. So 24 shulker boxes for each module so that it can be entirely full. But I'm planning to build a shulker farm, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue. But yeah, hopefully you guys like my explanation of the redstone there. Hopefully it made sense. And yeah, now I guess I have to go build that. Oh boy, here we go. So I ended up taking a break from the building to do a little bit of mining, and went and found this ore vein here on Chunk Base. And this ore vein, it was an iron ore vein, obviously, and it was massive. Spanned all the way from here over into here, down this way, all up over into here, and over all the way down into here. It was absolutely massive. I got a ton of ore from it, which was fantastic. You can see everything I got here, plus I got an entire double chest full of tuff. So hopefully this ore, plus what I have gotten from the iron farm in the time that I've been working, will be enough to help me finish this, but we're going to have to see. I was building and I ran out of iron really quickly, so hopefully this will be able to get me through, but if not, I can always just AFK at the iron farm. The storage system is now completely done. I have finished it and it is working extremely well. I'm super happy with it. Now, you may notice I have a ton more shulker boxes. That is because I'm actually recording this out of order. I had a clip that I recorded of me showing off everything in the storage room that works out really well, and I'm still going to show that to you, but that clip got broken, and so I have to record it again, basically. But what I'm going to do after this is I have some gas tiers. I'm going to go summon the Ender Dragon. I am going to defeat it in victory, of course. And then I'm going to go set up another shulker farm, basically. And that actually goes pretty smoothly. I'm super happy with it. I'll show it to you in just a second. But first, what do we have here? So the storage system is pretty simple, basically.
you have a chest with a bunch of filler items. You gotta make sure that none of these filler items end up getting sorted. But then what you do is you come in and say, I want to put mycelium in my redstone chest. I take one and I replace it, and now whenever mycelium ends up in this sorter, it would get sorted into here. Now, obviously I don't want that, so I can just take it out. But the hopper runs underneath with one of the items, so mycelium would end up in here. It'd take it out, it would trigger it, and then eventually it all gets sorted down here into the redstone chest. Super simple, but it's honestly not. It's super complicated. I understand how it works, but I would not understand how to replicate it. But super happy with it, and yeah. What I do need though is more shulker boxes. So let's go do that. And it all went incredibly smoothly. I used a Razeworks simple design for a Shulker storage, or Shulker farm. I'll link it down in the description, and it turned out really well. I borrowed his Lightmatic and kind of built it and figured out how it worked myself. But all in all, it's really easy and it's actually really fast. So I'm super happy with it. I'm glad I made the decision to go with this design. I actually like the design I made in the other Eden's Realm, but that one worked on like actually having a shulker hit itself. Whereas this one, which is super clever, what it does is this shulker never dies and never gets teleported because its bullets just get destroyed in this lava here. But it gets aggroed at this snowman, and then all the other shulkers around it fire at each other, and so they're actually the ones that are hitting themselves and teleporting. So you don't ever have the risk of it breaking like you did the other one, even though that one was faster. So super happy with it, and there's nothing super technical going on. The only redstone is this redstone right up here, and it's just a really simple timer. So yeah, super happy with it, and would definitely build it again. Probably should have built it up higher because I had to water some of this down here, but it wasn't too bad. I AFK'd for about an hour last night or so. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, we got a little over a stack and a half in that one, and then there's another one over here. Yep, awesome. So just under 3 stacks. Super happy with it. Then our new end gateway is just right over here. I actually spawned really close to that end city. Was super happy about it. But yeah, I got myself a little marker there, just so I don't forget where I'm supposed to go. But yeah, the end gateway is in a precarious spot, and I think I left some of my shulker boxes on the ground, so I'm gonna go back. But yeah, new end gateway, new me. Uh, let's head back to the base. Oh, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. I have set all of my stuff to sort, and it's taking quite a while because I have a lot of stuff. I moved everything from my old base over to here. I think there's just a couple of templates over there and some of my old stuff that I don't really need. But yeah, I'm super excited for what we got going on here. I think this storage system is going to be great. I think it'll continue to solve all of our problems, and unlike last time with my other storage system, I don't think we'll run out of space and be left like kind of throwing stuff in random boxes. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you enjoyed the more like progress update based type of episodes, let me know. But either way, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you again in the next one. Take care. Have a good day. Bye bye.